Hi. Uh, Earlier this week, Jimmy Fallon had Donald Trump on the air, and I only saw the rub my hair bit that Fallon did with Trump toward the. Um, Apparently, it must have been toward the end of the segment, and for all you folks out there that were kind of expecting Jimmy to acknowledge reality a little more and interview Trump like an actual presidential candidate or as a demagogue that would make Elmer Gantry look really genuinely religious in comparison. I'll go ahead and quickly explain the history of how presidential candidates became entertainers on talk shows and guests on things like SNL and thereabouts, talking about the more pure entertainment side of the ledger and not so much Daily Show, the Larry Wilmore departed Nightly Show, or the departed Colbert Report. In 1992, Bill Clinton was running against old, nasal voiced, patrician George H.W. Bush, and Bill Clinton decided to sell himself to young voters or potential voters. First of all, going on MTV when it was starting to discover programming other than videos, and the Rock the Vote thing was going. So I think it was Tabitha Soren asking him boxers or briefs that you wear, underneath, and then it was the Arsenio Hall show in its first version when Arsenio was syndicated and was actually like a hip alternative to the last days of Carson and whatever was on the other networks, Nightline, stuff like that. So Clinton goes on there, gets with the band, and puts on like the oh god, pair of the Ray Bans, Tom Cruise Risky Business era. Picks up a saxophone, an instrument he knew how to play, and Arsenio's like grinning his yeah assent in the background, and so, 1992, that began the what led to this past week, where Jimmy Fallon interviews Trump like he's still doing Celebrity Apprentice, and you know, you know, being Casper the Friendly Host. And spoiler alert, he'll do a anodyne joke on this coming Monday, where when Hillary Clinton comes out, he'll have a doctor's mask on. You know, a nice anodyne joke about the recent bout of pneumonia, and that's it's entertainment, and she's got to go along with it, and uh, just this is our America. 24 years of semi-found comedy. Thanks, and that's all for the history lesson.